You are obviously here for a reason. The reason is because you have been hired at Vison Park, the Staff Society. Mr. Good Employee here is in the room. He is first looking at the rules, making sure he knows what to do. First of all, he looks at the staff and safety ride instructions. Mr. Good Employee does not move until he reads all of the instructions. After he reads all the good instructions, he walks off. He walks into his ride. Bad employee ignores the instructions, jumping on the table, and then heading to his ride. First ride we will start you off with is Mr. Smiley. This ride is a great starter ride. Mr. Good Employee here will wait until the customer goes on the ride. They head on the ride, and he plays the announcement sound. Then after this, he hits gate 2 to let the first cart go. Before allowing the second one, he hits gate 1, hitting the red button on gate 2, playing the intention sound, and then putting a full cart of capacity down the ride. Okay, another thing a good staff would do is they would go out here to see the ride. They will wait patiently. A bad employee would decide to regenerate the carts, even though the good employee just did so. Stop it at 1, and just literally wait for gate 2 over here to smash into gate 1. Look what they have caused. They have broken the ride, and they have crashed the carts. So, this is what happens when you are a bad employee. You do this, and then you just do this for entertainment, causing the good employee to have to do this and watch the carts break and snap off the track. The good employee would stop this and do the same exact thing. They would stop the carts and wait for the ride. Or they would just start the carts to run a test afterwards before allowing any guests into the carts. That is a good employee. So, a bad employee will go ahead and take you to the next area. The next good area at Vison Park would be heading over to our beautiful mall. Our beautiful mall here is absolutely beautiful and is full of all kinds of stuff, including lots of food. Delicious food that can be eaten. Bad employee here takes his salad food and eats it without giving the customer food. Good employee serves the customer before he goes and eats his stuff. Bad employee walks out of the mall with angry customers. Good employee does his job. Okay, we will now be moving on to the scary ghost train. Now, we will be starting the scariness. Okay, the first ever thing you want to go ahead and do is if a rider would not like to ride and is too scared of the ride and they do not want to ride. Good employee here would say you don't have to ride. Just go ahead and exit before the ride starts. Bad employee would start the ride and take the person and then crash the carts. I'm sorry, I don't know what is up with me in the carts today. And then press gate 1 and let them break again. Okay, we'll go ahead and go with the next one. This is hilarious. Okay, the cycle is the next one. The next one is the cycle. The good employee would go ahead and do his work as usual, putting the customer in and then turning on and operating the rides as usual. He would operate it, making it work perfectly the way it's supposed to. Bad employee would stop the ride with the people in it hanging in the air. Wow, good for you, bad employee. it's time to move on to the Funhouse. The Funhouse is a very important ride. It is a very important ride. Very fun and very awesome. The bad employee would jump and climb up the slides and fall down it. The good employee would do the parkour like he is supposed to do to get up on top of the water slide. Wow, such a cheater you are, bad employee. Okay, now we're heading over to Rush 360, a 360 ride with lots of view and lots of fun. Now it is time to head over there. Now that you are a staff, you'll be able to operate this awesome monstrosity. Good employee would jump up onto the employment area. He would wait for anyone who's in controlling the ride to be done with their term. He would hit the spin control button to spin the ride. After this, he would unleash the platform. Enough for not a crash. Then he would swing it back and forth, the riders back and forth, over and over again, until they did flips. Many flips this is. Obviously, they do the announcement first, but they would swing and continue swinging until the ride would at least go upside down, so the riders can have lots of fun and feel like this was worth enough to get passes to Vison Park. Now, there's one thing the bad employee would very much so do, and there's one thing that bad employees do, and this is called shutting off the swing control. Doing this causes the ride to just move and not have any fun whatsoever. Also, they'd shut off the spin control, which makes the ride no longer spinning for the riders to have fun. Also, they'd stop the platform even though the ride is not even there and break the ride and not even let the riders out. That is what bad employees do at Vison Park. Okay, we will go ahead and be moving on to the very much so next ride. Sorry, that noise was just a bit of a glitch. We will be heading over to another roller coaster named the Enigma. The Enigma is one of the most hardest roller coasters to control, and you must need a full-on staff to be able to control this roller coaster. This roller coaster is very high-tech, very fancy, and very awesome, and this is why we are teaching you this. First of all, you'd want to hit the announcement page. You'd want to regenerate the carts if it's not working properly, the ride. You want to stop the carts in the proper position. The bad employee would take the carts and smash. Okay, that did not work. The bad employee would want to take the cart, smash the gate control into the other cart, causing the cart to lag out with customers in it. Yes, the bad employee is very bad. Another thing that they do. Now, we will be moving on to the next ride. The next awesome ride. We like to call it awesome because it's awesome and lots of fun. Okay, we are back in Vison Park Mall. This was a complete mistake. Completely sorry for that. We will be heading over to Aquatica and Walt's Twirl to show you the proper constructions, how to instruct and work that ride. Okay, one thing you'd be doing at Vison Park is you'd be roaming around. You'd want to go on any rides you want to go on. The bad employee. Okay, also, Final Howard Hotel is currently shut down. So, and guests can control that themselves. It's not a staff member thing. Any rights included. Okay, so we will go ahead and be heading over to Aquatica. This roller coaster / log ride is very fun. What the bad employee will do is not stop the carts. They cause gate 2 to slam into gate 1, breaking the ride with customers. The good employee would fix this ginormous issue, causing the ride to both regenerate and move the logs properly. Shout out to Ken's Not 114470ZXC for saying hi in Roblox Vision Park. Okay, let's continue on with this video. Watch Twirl. This one's a very fun ride that will take you to the journey of space. But this one's extremely hard to control. You need to learn how to twirl it properly. First of all, you want to put it on 5-. This is the perfect thing for speed for the riders. This good employee would do this. The bad employee would keep the ride stopped and play music for himself. Everyone, I hope you've enjoyed the Vision Park employee training video. Everyone, this is Minion Sexual Mario here, if you have not heard. And I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, please. We are going to be at 30 subscribers in one last subscriber, y'all. So yes, this is it. And also, this ride's opening up July 4th. Keep in mind, this actual park was not created by me. This is an unofficial version of what I think would be a training video that I think Corzor47, that's his account on Roblox, should make. He is the developer of this game. And he works really hard on this game, and it's just really awesome, and I love it so much. And it very much so, I am an employee actually in this game, and that's why I was able to control rides and stuff. If you're wondering if you want to get that, if you want to become an employee, it is 200 Robux in Roblox, so